Guys, so Simplify for a Fat Guy is a YouTuber that I've just kind of checked out his channel, and I'm a new sub, so if that disqualifies me for the contest, then so be it. This will just be a support video. If not, then whatever, you know. That's kind of up to him. It's no big deal either way. No hard feelings, no, you know, it's all good. So he asked for us to shout out to some kick-ass channels. Well, I can't shout out to just one. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not that, I can't. There's so many people that are just awesome that I just can't shout out one, so I'm going to shout out a couple. First guy that comes to mind, Primal Punch. This guy, the man is just a powerhouse. That's all there is to it. Just check out his channel, Primal Punch, and you'll understand instantly. Trust me, you will. The second kick-ass guy, Wmpyr. The guy is like a walking wood chipper. You see some of the stuff that he does, especially his intro, it explains. It's just that. Third guy is going to be loyal to law. He's a Christian martial artist. He does some pretty hardcore training. It's very cool. Fourth guy will be Pcbd, I believe is the channel name. Master Chow. This guy is phenomenal. So I mean, this guy has been training for a long time. The fifth guy I'm gonna shout out is Staninfire, xexkkxox. This guy, he's been training in the martial arts way forever. I mean. I don't know how long he's been studying. He's just been studying forever, and you can tell that this is a result of a lifetime of study, and it's just amazing. So I'd like to shout out those guys. I'd also like to shout out a new-ish person coming out, and that's KrystaBlade. She's kind of a newcomer. She's kind of just getting started with everything, and that's really cool. That's to me, that's the best time for everything. Is just when you're first starting out and you're starting to figure everything out, you know. And that's a great time, man. That's just the first time of doing anything. It's just there's just that time, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm an old softy for that type of a thing, that new beginning thing, when all things are possible. Maybe I'm an old softy on it. So anyway, there's 5 or however many shout outs that I've got there. Oh, another guy to check out, Echo. He's kind of a newer guy, but check him out. And PreppersUnion too. Check those guys out too. They're starting up. They're in the lower end of the subscribers, and they're really worth watching. Really, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good thought-provoking videos. So check them out. All right. From there on to the meat and potatoes of the video. The question is, name a time or a favorite memory that you have with your father figure. I don't have one. I don't. Sorry. Don't have one. Didn't have a father figure. A good one, anyway. I learned what not to do from my father figures rather than learned what to do. So it was a hard life. There are people that have a hard childhood and they'll say they had a hard childhood. I survived mine. So, the good parts of that. So I would rather instead give you the good points of that type of an upbringing. First thing that you learn is to never take anything for granted. Ever. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a sharp knife in your pocket. I don't care if it's a good trusty gun. I don't care if it's $100 that you got stashed somewhere. I don't care if it's a jar of rice, or I don't care what it is. You never take nothing for granted. I hate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for a reason, So, trust me. I hate living off of crackers. I know this, okay? But you never take anything for granted is huge. And you never take anything for granted when it comes to money, when it comes to jobs, when it comes to food, when it comes to anything that's important or needs to be in your life to help you sustain your life. You never take nothing for granted, man. Never. Never, never, never. Because guess what? It may not be there tomorrow. So, that's the first thing that you learn. Second thing that you learn is how to be able to tell if something's worth the effort or not. If it ain't worth the effort, you just won't give it that effort. You'll just walk the heck on because it's going to cost too much. So that's the other thing. The third thing, if you do find happiness, if you manage to find some little itty-bitty insignificant nugget of happiness in this godforsaken planet, you hold on to that sucker. You hold on to that sucker, and it won't leave you. And you won't leave it. That's the other thing. So that's another thing that you learn. It's good things. The other good thing about it is it really gives you a freedom of choice. And let me explain that one. A lot of people believe, and I guess sociologists and such, they believe that some, okay, there's always going to be two different camps of whatever, but some believe that it's your environment that gives you your morals. I don't know. I know I was given, for some reason, I have the ability to choose mine. I can choose to be good or I can choose to be bad. I can choose to deal with the consequences of a poor life, or I can learn from the mistakes of other people and choose to live a good one, or at least try to anyway. So that's big. That's huge. So you can either choose to live by virtues, honesty, integrity, have good character, or you can choose to be a wipe, honestly. And if you choose to be a wipe, then that's what your life will be. Not saying it won't be if you don't, but you're kind of locked in. If you choose to have honor and integrity and courage and all those good things, well, then there's a good chance that you might make it out. So that's one of the things. The other thing is that because you're able to choose your morals, no one can tell you one thing or another about your life. Nobody can tell you, hey, I gave this to you. Bullshit. You didn't give me crap. I made this. It may not be much, but I'm thankful that I have it. And that's something. You appreciate things more, you know. I don't even, you know, I'm amazed all the time at the machinations of our society, and the way everything is consume, more, yeah, guy. And the thing is that it's just, it's just, there's such a huge disconnect between the illusion that society wants to put out there and reality. And honestly, I find it pretty sickening, but that's just me. So anyway, that's something that would probably be the best thing. The last thing that I learned from it, that's probably the most important, is I learned stubbornness and the ability to, well, just more or less have grit, to where if I get it in my head to do something, I don't give a damn what you do to me. I really don't care. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm going to do. And you can do whatever the hell you want. And if it takes my life, it takes my life. That's just the way it is. Because I don't have the same attachment to this that some people do. Just don't. I'm here for my time. When my time's done and served, I'll go on to where I gotta go the next time. So, there you go. But, anyway, thanks. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your time. Defend your homes wisely.